Okay, welcome back to Happy Chappy. This is being a nice guy and playing a nice guy is two different things. Now, I'd say I'm a nice guy, and I see a lot of people that play the role as being a nice guy or a woman. I'm just using guy as I'm a guy. Some cases we have all different characters in this day and age or labels, but being a nice guy to me is being truthful and honest, genuine, loyal, uh, and yeah, mainly being truthful. So what I'll say won't always be nice to a person's feelings. It may hurt because I'll be honest, and I think being honest is always the best policy because they will never learn otherwise, and at least I've give them that opportunity to learn from what I'm saying back in return. If they don't like me for that, then that will be their issue. But at least I can say that I was being nice about the thing by being honest. Now, sometimes the way I put it could be a wee bit blunt because I do believe shock, impact, it helps more. It's just within me to do that. And if you know anything about emotions or anything, you will learn that. And I can take it if a person doesn't like me or whatever afterwards. I'm not asking them to like me, I'm just asking them to like themselves and do what's right for them. So if I say something that's blunt or be honest to a person where it does hurt, well, you can hate me for all your life, that's all right. But at least I was honest to you and gave you the honesty. And maybe that you'll be honest to yourself and see that someday. And if you don't, well, then it'll only reflect on you and you'll never have learned anything. But if you do, there'll be a time and a moment that we'll learn that, oh, I was only trying to help you. And maybe I'll be long gone or whatever. It doesn't even matter to me, you know, to think or feel in another way and reflect, oh, I was wrong or whatever. No, I don't really care. I just care about the person benefiting out of it. That's all I care about. And that's the truth of everything. Just bringing everything to the truth. Now, we have people that's nice, face front. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's lovely, and oh, that's great. But behind it all, they don't give a fucking shit about what you're doing, what you're saying, or care about who you are as a person. They're just being nice face front to get that get the people around them be nice to them in the same way so they can feel like a lovely and great person. I don't give a fucking shit about any of that. I just actually care about people and I care about their story. I'm willing to sit down and have a conversation in depth with someone and understand why they're feeling the way they're feeling. And as they're telling me, look for ways that I know of and that I've learned to get them out of the situation that they're in, because if I could do it with myself, then anyone can do it. I'm no different than anyone else. And that's what my goal and aim is to help other people get out of their pain of where they're at. Because as I say, if I could see myself do it and that I see myself as a nobody, a nothing, useless piece of garbage at one time, I didn't want to be on the earth. But now I feel great and like I'm floating on the earth. It's like walking on the moon. But if I can do that, like everyone can. And my goal is to help others and use the things that I know of that has helped me, help them and get into their life. Not to have something to say about them because that just doesn't go. It's just a no no. That's what nice people do. Face front nice people. They will go and get into the person's business so they'll have something on them so they can hold that against them somewhere down the line. Me, I want to know about the person, why they're feeling the way they're feeling, and what I can do to help them. Because when I see people and getting lifted and feel that there's a bit of enjoyment coming to them, that gives me so much more enjoyment. It's really really satisfying. Um, and yeah, it's just there's the words don't even express it because you're actually sensing that energy between you and how it's affecting each other. And when you see someone being lifted by something that you've said, it's just amazing. And I don't need anything in return for it. I get it in my own feelings. I don't need like someone to say, "Oh, thank you so much," or whatever. I don't even need that. It's just like, yes, that worked. At least they're feeling a wee bit better now. And it does, it feels so good. So normally when you see somebody that's face front being nice and high and loud, it's attention seeking. Uh, and this is what you'll know when you start observing yourself and your senses. Uh, Things like sound is a really good one. I used to meditate a lot, even outside, and I'd find people going around me making deliberate noises. There's a load of different ways that I could prove it, but I'm not going to do that because some of them be watching and I'm not going to let them know. But yeah, they would make deliberate sounds. One of it is the intensity of something. Like you have a clap, but when people clap, they make it loud. They cuff their hands well for intensity. Just think about that and make use of it in your own senses. Learn how people maneuver. And is it regular in something that they do? Do they do this regular? Or when do they do it? Sorry, that was a bit of a twirl of words for me anyway, tongue twister. But yeah, when do they do it? Uh, is it regular? Is it when you're about doing something like meditation? And if you're not doing the meditation, do they normally do that? Because no. And like that's just one or two wee tips that I pointed out. I don't want to say too much. I would love to be telling everything to be honest, but the circumstances I'm in, I like to watch and view things, whether it be with my eyes closed or them open, using both areas, and you find that you start to see people in different characters. They play the role different when your eyes are open and when they're closed, in their actions and how they make these sounds and what the sounds are coming from and why. And you'll start to understand the people around you that everything that they say is not the truth. When you see the face front of the nice person, "Oh, how you doing?" and all this here, what are they trying to show off? Who they are as a nice person? Or are they actually being a nice person? Are they concerned about you? Or are they telling you stuff about them that's bringing your energy down? Which is it? Anyway, this is just my view, and my observing of people and everything. But yes, bring it into your own life. Start using your senses and see who is actually nice people and who is not. And sometimes what you'll find is that person that is being nice is going to say something that's going to hurt. And instead of reacting, brace yourself, take a breath, and think about what is actually being said. And why would they say that? And who are they that's saying it? And why is your connection that they said this to you? Think of all aspects of why. instead of just expecting them to say, "Oh yeah, you're brilliant, you're great," and "Oh, should you remember all the great things that you did in your life?" No, because none of us are great. We're all perfectly imperfect, is how I like to say it. We're all perfect in our own way, but we're never perfect in anything that we do. Nothing ever would be perfect. I know with me, for things that I'll do, they're never good enough for me. I'll do things like this video, and no matter what anybody else thinks, it'll never be good enough. I'll always have to try and do something better, whether it be a video or something else, because it'll never fulfill me totally. The only way that I can be fulfilled is close my eyes and switch off everything and look within myself, and I'll be fulfilled then by my spirit, my soul, by not letting everything like this video affect me in any way or anything outside of me, by just being me in that moment, which is my soul, consciousness. And at that moment in time, I can be at peace, and then I'll be perfect. I'll be perfectly calm, still in the moment, and not bothered by anything, or not bothered by wanting to help someone else, because I know it's all down to them at the end of the day. It's not what I say, it's what they do within themselves, like what you'll do within you. Anyway, thank you for again for watching. Much appreciated, and love and peace to you all.